Hey y'all, so if you haven't heard already, there is a Call of Duty Warzone streamer that accidentally turned, I guess, his TikTok live back on. And at this time he had spilled, I think it was an energy drink in what was, I guess, a $2,000 PC. Um, and he then proceeded to allegedly hit his wife, and, of course, I can't prove any of it, and, you can't see it fully because it's off stream, but I wanna go over it with you because while I will be saying allegedly, because that's what you do on YouTube or on the internet when someone has done something and you can't prove it because legal reasons. I'm gonna show why I think that he did hit her. My suspicion is it was open-handed, but of course I could be wrong, and that would totally the whole thing allegedly would be totally up for debate. It's just my instinct based off of what I see and what I hear. I want to show you the clip, and then afterwards, I want to show you what he said happened, and we're gonna go over why I don't think that that's true.
Okay, take these off. Take the lids off. Chill. You need to have no drinks in here. Ow.
I don't know what else to say. Like, it's literally like, no, I grunted in that. I mean, I grunted, but I wasn't hitting her, bro. I pushed her. That's the only thing that I did.
So, as you saw, he has walked back over in front fully in front of the camera, and he has a towel in his hand, and she is off to the side where you cannot see her with said PC, and you can hear him grunt and bring his hand back and send it towards her twice, where you can hear a contact with skin and her going, "Ow, ow." Well, let me show you what he says happened before I say anything else.
Pick up this PC like this, Jack, and I was putting it on this PC. You understand? On this PC that I just had. Nobody saw anything. Like, it was insane. This. Laid it flat like this. Then it got on her fingers. You saw it. It was in the corner of the screen. By the way, nobody saw anything. Like, it was insane. Man saw me use one arm motion and thought I hit her. Like, it's insane. It's insane.
Listen to a story chat. I'll show you the clip. Hold on.
She had her fingers right here. And she literally, that's when she was like, she couldn't get it on the PC. So I pushed her, and she literally was saying ow because of the fucking shit was on her fingers. It was literally on her fingers. This is like I don't know how much it weighs, but it was on her fucking fingers like this.
Okay, so he says that that computer, which I have dealt with 4 or 5 different PCs, that looks like it is a beefy one. It probably does weigh a pretty good amount, but I would say it's nothing crazy, but it's like no matter how much a PC weighs, it probably is heavy, but no matter how much it weighs, I've never been in or known anyone to put their hands under a PC like that. And you could argue maybe he accidentally set it on her hands. It sounds like and it looks like from everything I'm seeing to me, the PC is already laid down. And yeah, you can, while putting one down, get your hands under it. But typically, well, first of all, the way he says it was set down, it's wide, right? And I'm just looking at my computer because it looks similar to the one that they're setting it on top of. There should be plenty of room to set it down centered, which why wouldn't you? And not get your hands stuck underneath it. But I wanted to make sure. Yes, he is saying that he put it up and put it on the PC. First of all, the first time I noticed this, I didn't say this before. The first time I saw him doing this, those cords do not look like they would comfortably reach. I don't think that's important because in the video it looks like they reach just enough, but just something I noticed that's probably not important at all. but he does say that he put it on there. So he put it on her fingers, on her hands. He walked away, had the towel, and she had that much of a delayed reaction that it wasn't until he come back and she was already speaking because she says something and then she says ow ow, as he just so happens to be supposedly pushing her. So let me get this straight. He puts the PC that is heavy enough to hurt her hands on her hands, walks away. She has no reaction at that time. He comes back. She says something. And then she says, ow, ow, then about the PC being on her hands, as he just so happens to be grunting and supposedly pushing her away. It doesn't add up. First of all, even if that PC's heavy, it's probably not heavy enough to cause an ow, ow. Like, I mean, it could be, sure. But even if it is, if it's that heavy that it's causing her pain like that, he sets it on her hands. She has a very delayed reaction to that pain.
Okay, take these off. Take the lids off. Chill. You need to have no drinks in here. Ow. Ow.
And he walks away. I'd like it does not add up. Also, he says that if he hit her, there would probably be some kind of sign on her that he did, and it kind of looks like there might be.
I swear on my life, on my soul, I'm not an abuser. We are in a happy relationship, a very happy. We're literally married, and we've been together for 5 years. Trust me, if there was something up, our whole family would know about it. I'm telling you.
You can hear her
Chad,
saying
please.
ow, ow.
I'm telling you, we are in such a happy
so
relationship.
let
She's
me-
gonna be talking about herself, by the way. I'm gonna be out of the room because I want y'all. I don't want y'all to think I'm being like
The
that.
skin contact that you guys are talking about, where you're hearing it, Jordan was so freaked out in that situation, and I love him, and I've been with him for 5 years. Like, when Jordan flips out, like, I mean, y'all have seen him many, many times. I mean, if he punched me, I mean, it would be very obvious. I'm very pale. Be very obvious if he, like, literally hit me or something.
I know that lighting on these cameras can be pretty terrible. Hello, I'm a prime example. My camera sucks with lighting. But it kind of looks like there might be. And even if there's not, you can hit someone without leaving a mark. I mean, that's completely possible for that to happen. But I find it seems so far-fetched, I guess, that if she was in pain because the computer was on her hands, that she would just so happen to be saying ow in unison with what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like, it seems very far-fetched. Let me know what you guys think. I think that it's gonna be pretty much 100% in one direction of what people think about this, and what happened, because it's honestly, I feel like he should have just been honest, to be fair. I feel like he should just, because, I mean, yeah, are people gonna be upset? Yeah, they already are upset, and they already don't believe you. So they're just gonna be that much more upset if you're not being honest. Like, it's a big thing to say you made a mistake about, but in my opinion, it would be better to say you made a mistake about it than to give some really hard to believe story about your side of what happened, because it doesn't line up. It doesn't make any sense. Like I said, you set it on her hands and you walk away, and if it's heavy enough to cause pain to her hands, and why would she put her hands under it? And then she's not going to say anything when you walk away? She's going to wait till you come back and she says something that let's be honest here. What she says is something along the lines of, you shouldn't have drinks in here. while he is already upset and enraged, which he has a history of getting upset and enraged. He has a history of not being able to hold his temper and control his temper.
Please, on God, on God, on God. I don't know where my remote went. I don't know where my remote went. Bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. What do I do? Chat, please help me, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the fuck. No, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what the Ooh, I swear to fucking God, 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 I don't give a fuck about any of this shit. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. My shit's broken now. I don't have anywhere. You fucking stupid! Oh my God! You just got me banned. 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 You just got me banned.
Stop!
You got me banned. You just got me banned. You just got me banned. You just got me banned, dog. You just got me fucking banned.
Stop! Your shit! You're gonna ruin your.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck anymore. You just got me banned. You just got me fucking banned. You just got me banned.
So he is already upset and enraged. Is really, I mean, I'm going to be honest, as someone who also has a PC and it is very important to them, I would be upset and enraged if I spilled something in my piece. But she says something about him not having drinks in there at a really terrible time. And that's not to say that it was wrong of her to do that. She was also having an intense moment, and she was just reacting in that moment like, "Oh no, you shouldn't have drinks in here. Like there's expensive equipment." And by no means did I think she had any bad intent behind that. I think she was just reacting to the situation. But my point is that with his history of raging and her saying that in that moment when he was already really upset, it just adds to the list of things saying, "Okay, bro, like just come clean." It could allegedly not be more obvious what has happened here. It's just a shitty situation, man. It's really and I don't want or think that anyone should be throwing any hate her way. I know there's a lot of people who don't understand being in a situation like this. Um but give her grace, all right? Cuz she needs that right now, obviously. She's already going through a lot. So just nobody blame her. Nobody throw hate her way. She doesn't deserve any of that. She's pregnant right now. She's married. She's pregnant. And even if she wanted to leave, she probably would have a very hard time doing that with everything else that's going on. Anyways, all that I'm just be nice. Be nice to her. You know, she could use someone being nice. She could use people being nice to her right now. And it may people being nice to her would turn out a lot better for her to possibly get out of there than if people throw hate her way. She's just probably going to crawl into his arms even more if people are throwing hate her way. So be careful with how you treat people online, you guys, and let me know what you think in the comments. If you'd like to like this video, that'd be cool. If you'd like to subscribe, that'd be great. And have a great day. Bye-bye.